The White House is definitely keen to get a deal done. And as you said, there are multiple parties involved. Oracle is the publicly traded entity that's front and center in terms of being the lead company that will be owning TikTok along with these other private investors. And look, at the end of the day, it's clear the algorithm would be rewritten or they would be licensing it. That was a sticking point all along. So Oracle already has the data for TikTok in their data centers. So that part is already sorted out, and it looks like there will be a deal done. I mean, the more private investors that are involved, it kind of makes it hard. Who will determine the strategy in this age of AI, given all these companies are focused on AI and LLM? So who would call the shots in terms of what the future TikTok may look like? But at least it will be owned by U.S. entity and private investors based in U.S.
And Oracle is going to play a key role, a big role in operating everything, including retraining a copy of the algorithm that the U.S.-based TikTok would lease from ByteDance. Anurag, I mean, we knew that was kind of in the works from the get-go, but what's surprising me today is some CEO announcements from Oracle. Safra Catz is being succeeded by two co-CEOs. Is this news a surprise?
Well, it's a surprise, yes, but at the same time, I think Oracle's in a very strong position right now. I would say go back several years. I think somewhere around 2014, Larry Ellison had appointed Safra and Mark Hurd as the co-CEOs, but I think Safra's been there for a very long period of time. Now they're basically saying they're going to move on the leadership to much younger people, and one of them actually is the leader who runs OCI, or Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, which is behind the TikTok deal as well as all the other AI deals that we are seeing right now.
Mandy, when you talk to the Googles and the Facebooks of the world and the competitors to TikTok, I mean, this is no foregone conclusion that this thing's going to work, is it? Because I'm a TikTok user. I still got to, I guess, get a new app, port all my stuff, and do it. I mean, we're not sure this is even going to work, is it?
It is, and also a lot of the creators have moved to these alternative platforms, given this uncertainty has been there for, almost more than a year now.
So who's benefiting?
I mean, your YouTube, Instagram,
okay,
to an extent, Snapchat. But to my mind, the whole focus has shifted from, who has the best recommendation algorithm to who can have the best AI based on the data they have. So look at, what OpenAI has done is used all the open internet data. What Meta is trying to do with their super intelligence is use their social network data to come up with a better large language model. That's what Gemini is doing. And I think that's where the smaller players have a disadvantage. Or Snapchat, even though it may gain some engagement, it just doesn't have the infrastructure to train their own large language model based on the data they have. That's what you would hope to see with a company like TikTok US, that they focus on training their own large language model based on the video data that they have. But I doubt when you have got so many players involved, that's never good for, a long-term strategy where you focus on building a product first and then monetizing. It would be more about making the company profitable and making sure they have a return on investment for what they're doing.
I mean, this is going to be a complicated transaction because the law mandates this TikTok sale to U.S. owners, but it forbids ByteDance from any operational role, including with software. Meantime, China's law bars the export of sensitive technology like algorithms. So yep. I guess, Anurag, my question to you is it not only technically feasible to fully disentangle TikTok from ByteDance, but will U.S. lawmakers accept whatever convoluted plan has come up here?
I think that has been very clear. I mean, imagine if you go back, back in January, it was supposed to be shut down, but people have been operating it. Oracle has been hosting it. So I think Oracle is going to go out and say, we have control over the data, we have control over the algorithm. And I think that may, let's hope that will pacify all the regulators and the Congress out there.
So Mandeep, do we know who the CEO of TikTok USA is going to be, who the CFO is going to be, what the board?
Oh, good question.
I mean, we don't know any of that stuff.
No. I mean, the transaction isn't even finalized. We're still hearing rumors about who the private investors are going to be, and that list seems to be growing beyond the private equity guys. Now it's a Rupert Murdoch, and it was interesting to hear their names.
Okay.
But look, I mean, it will be somebody seasoned. My only hunch here is they may be too focused on, the algorithm, where the bigger opportunity lies in the LLM and, how a video LLM could be a game changer.
AI. Everything.
Well, we always have to bring everything back to AI.